I think part of what's taking place in these paintings is it was the first time in a long time that I began to work at home. And there's something about, I feel that I started to incorporate my life more directly. I thought I would put this painting up first because I think the process is most evident on it. And the way that I do these, I work flat, I work on this easel, and I basically pour the paint, and then I tilt the easel like this. So I'm moving the painting around. Then I have to come around and I actually move the painting also the other direction. And you can see in this painting the dripping that happens, which sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. And if it works, it becomes part of the pattern. The other thing that I do is I press material or paper towels into the wet paint, and depending on how hard I press, I can pull up some of the next color to reveal what's underneath. It's important that to note that I really identify with process painting, and I think in the end that's what I am. I'm a process painter. I don't really know what's going to happen. I don't know until I get there. So I'm really just putting a color down, another color down. I'm responding and problem solving, just like an abstract expressionist would. The only difference is I decide to stop at a different point. So there was this process when we were renovating the building that I live in, that I was making trips to Home Depot, and I was looking at things, and I knew that I was seeing them somewhat differently, so I'd just take a picture. A cell phone really gave me that opportunity. And then I found this way I could use them, which is to get I get laser prints made of the photographs, and then I can use those photographs as a palette, and I can take those ordinary sites. This is construction netting, this is the street, this is the yellow line on the street. So I can take these photos, put them down, paint a solvent over them, and make a picture, basically. So it's similar to my painting process in that it starts from something incredibly ordinary, and then ends up with a kind of mysterious form. I'm really working on one idea, even though they vary, and that's also really intriguing to me. So as far as individual pieces, I can analyze what's taking place, but they're all about getting the viewer to, look at something that, to have to look through something to something else, to see part of the painting process, to think about what they're looking at, even to question the difference between abstraction and illusionism. In these paintings, I really have to work the whole thing at one time. So I can't come up and walk into the studio, look at it, and decide that this part doesn't work. I have to, if something like that doesn't work, I need to repaint the whole thing. So this body of work has been really physically demanding. And for me, that's kind of interesting because I think there's a quietness about them.